Yo, good morning. How are we doing? What is happening? Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, man. How are we doing? How is it going? Got our 3D printer head going, man. Printing up some more pegboard stuff. It's going good. Tidbits was technically first, but I could not pin that message because it was a subscription. And Tidbits, thank you for the 13 months of tier 1 subs, dude. Appreciate the 13 months of subs, man. All day 710, good morning. Madrid knows, good morning. Your stupidity, good morning. Bones, good morning. Master Lou, good morning. Dude, that freaking deal for the dual arm, thank you for that again. Dude, absolutely, man. They came into my Discord, or sent me a message on Discord last night and was like, hey, we've got this thing. It'd be dope if you checked it out. We need to add that here too. I need to update the arm. Command. There we go. Also, we're starting off the day with a little one-shot energy. Doing the mango, the orange mango. Bones won the giveaway. I never post on Twitter the winner. Couple reasons. Couple reasons why I don't post the winner. Number one, in the past when I have before, that person has been spammed. They've gotten outreach from people that wanted it, that start to offer them like money or whatever. And I don't want to put any targets on anybody at all, so I stopped doing that. The other thing that happens a lot is people that followed you for the giveaway, when they see that they don't win it or whatever, they end up just unfollowing you on all your platforms. So that type of thing is going to happen regardless, no matter what happens. But like, I've noticed that if I just kind of like, hey, this is the day that's happening, and then we post and then it happens, and we go like, hey, you won, here you go. Nothing really happens. Every now and then I'll get someone that goes, hey, you never said a winner. I'm like, oh, my bad. Yeah, it's been, someone's won. We did it live in chat or something. I say something like that. I don't know. But yeah, my little heart's broken. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It did happen, but I'm very happy that it was someone that is active in the stream, that watches, you know, and is in the community, that won it, versus some rando, you know, online that saw the link and hit the giveaway or whatever. Because that's happened before too. We've given it to people that we have no idea who they are, and hey, they won, you know, fair and square. So that happens. You also ordered one of the single flow? Yeah, so they sent me this this link last night. Has anyone figured out how to use the code though? Because that's what I have not figured out, man. I've not figured it out, dude. Which game is better, Gray Zone or Tarkov or Warframe? I think those are three very different games, man. I think those are very, very different games, Heavy. I appreciate all the likes also, Heavy. But I think those are... You've got to be in the mood to play all three of those, you know what I mean? Warframe is just in a different universe altogether from Gray Zone and Tarkov. Tarkov and... maybe you meant Gray Zone Warfare and not Warframe. Maybe it's like an autocorrect. I don't know. But even if it's just between Gray Zone and Tarkov, they are very different games. And I think that comparing them, while obviously there's some easy things to be like, oh, it's first person shooter. Oh, it's like more hardcore than your Call of Duty, right? Like there's things about Gray Zone and Tarkov. They have missions, they have vendors, they, you know, you go out, you loot things, you bring them back, you know, that there are a lot of similarities in that part, but from like the gameplay standard, like they are just two different types of games. Like, you can like both of them. Like that's the best part, is that they both exist. You can play both of them and have a good time in either of them. I don't think necessarily one is better than the other because they're not like direct comparable games. In my opinion, the open world of Gray Zone Warfare is so much different than the world of Tarkov because you matchmake into those matches. In order to go to a different location, you have to then matchmake again into that match. Whereas in Gray Zone, it's just all there. It's open. It's existing. So it's really hard to like say, oh, this one's better than that one because they're not direct compare. They're not clones of each other. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you could argue that maybe you could make that comparison for like a Arena Breakout and Tarkov because there's a lot more similarities there. But even now, even as Arena Breakout has started to like evolve, it's gone in a different direction than what I would say, you know, Gray Zone is. So it's hard. You know, I think Tarkov is going. I think I said that wrong. I think Arena Breakout has gone a different direction than what Tarkov is. But I do think that Tarkov is kind of like the standard for a lot of people. Because it's been out for 10 freaking years, you know, like, so there's that comparison, right? It's been out for a long time. People are aware of it. People know it. People are like very like religious about their Tarkov. I've got 32,000 hours in it. Like, oh, cool. No one asked, you know, like it is very, very, the player base is very passionate about their love for Tarkov or their hate for Tarkov, either or, you know. So it is like a challenge to sometimes even talk about that game. So when you're about to check out, copy the single or dual ad promotion code and paste it. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I didn't know that Amazon had that ability. Okay, that's awesome, Bones. Perks, how's it going, man? How's Australia, dude? Could have been on sale too. Yeah, could have been on sale for sure. Oh, we forgot to post on Twitter. Whoops. Yeah. Yo, Cams, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? How we doing this morning? How are we doing? Guys, speaking of things, Corsair sent us a little package, and I'm pretty stoked on this one, man. I'm pretty stoked. Obviously, for me, the Galleon 100 SD, which is the Stream Deck keyboard. The collab between Elgato and Corsair is like the standard for me now. I don't know how I'm going to change to anything else. But you guys know when I travel, I bring a whole PC with me, right? Like I have a whole travel rig that I bring. It's back here in this road case. Goes in this guy. In here. But they sent me this, and this is going to be the next and newest addition to that road case that's going to come with me on the road. And that is the Clipper Pro Mini, dude. Look at this little thing, dude. The Clipper Pro Mini 60, dude. This thing is absolutely sick, and I'm so excited. We're going to open it right now. Come out of the box. Come out of the box. There. All right, put this box down. Look how big this thing is. It's so light, dude. It's so light, man. It is so light. Ooh. That sounds great, dude. Look at this, though. This thing is tiny. It is tiny, dude. So not only does it have 60 keys, it is the MGX Hyperdrive Core magnetic switches, which is the Hall effect. So they're magnetic, and that is like super important, super critical. You can customize this at the highest rate ever. So it's got the advanced Hall effect custom with rapid trigger, multi-action smart tap and tap lock, 8,000 hertz hyper polling. It is IP57 waterproof and dust resistant for long lasting and durability, man. But this thing is sick, and I want to like grab the cord and plug it in because it is wild. Currently whipping up the drool off the desk, dude. Well, hey, dude, it's IP57 waterproof, so if you drooled on it, you're okay. You're in the clear. You know what I mean? You're in the clear, man. All right, what are we plugging into here? Hold on. I just want to see this bad boy all lit up. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that, dude. It's so light, man. And again, you can customize these switches to anything, man. You can make them so sensitive that just like a simple tap like that will trigger it, which is crazy. Which is crazy, man. They have done a fantastic job with this. Exclamation point Clipper in chat will get you a link directly to this. Obviously, if you end up buying any sort of Corsair products, the Clipper included, definitely make sure to use the link here on Twitch. And then you can always use the Damn It Bennett code if the item is not on sale to save some money. But the link is the best place, and this is only $99, dude. This is $99. If you love a small mini keyboard, dude, these are like, it's gonna be insane, dude. I'm so excited. So this is going in the road case. This will be on the road with me moving forward. Because it's so easy to get there, man. I'm so excited. I hate you, Bennett. Just saying, damn, catching strays over here. Oh yeah, you can pull these keycaps off, dude, and like, first off, that just sounds so good, dude. Buttery smooth, dude. Woo. Now I gotta plan a trip to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Now I gotta plan a trip to break out the stream PC. You use those, but you might switch. Hey, listen, man. I've been partnered with a bunch of different keyboard and mice manufacturers over the 12 years that I've been streaming, and by far my favorite and personally the best from like a peripheral standpoint is Corsair, man. Like, I feel like they are the standard when it comes to so many things, and the ecosystem that they've built at Corsair, for me, it just makes sense. All of the Elgato collaborations, like all of the things that they're doing. This is my favorite mouse now, like the Saber Pro V2. Like, this is the most expensive version of it, but it is by far, hands down, my favorite mouse that I've used. And it is so light, it is so quick, all of it. Obviously I mentioned the Galleon 100, which is the Stream Deck keyboard. So where like the number pad is his actual Stream Deck. That is incredible. All of the things that they're pumping out right now are super sick. We talked about the Stream Deck mouse that they showcased at the Computex, I think was how you say that, the other day on stream. So we're hopeful that we'll be able to pick one of those up too and check it out and test it. But man, dude, they're really putting out some good stuff. The battery on the Saber lasts forever. It does, dude. It really does, man. It really does. Sometimes I'll like forget for like a whole week to charge mine, and I'm still fine.
I had an awesome time.
I had an awesome time too, man. Yo, Grumpy, what's up, dude? You love Corsair peripherals. Had my K95 for years. Honestly, the first keyboard and mouse that I ever purchased when I started to PC game, and obviously stream, right? Like, was a Corsair keyboard. That was like the first thing I went to. Which also, I think it's important to remember, like, Corsair invented the mechanical keyboard. Like, they were the first ones to do it, and that is now the standard, right? Before they were just making whatever, but like Corsair was the first company to make a mechanical keyboard, and everything followed that, right? And that's the same thing for the Hall Effect keyboards now, that they're going in this direction. Also, again, all focused in esports, man. That's where these things came from. The mechanical keyboard was from an esports perspective. The Hall Effect was invented for Counter-Strike. Like, it's just, there's so much there, dude. There's so much there. So if you're in the market, man, absolutely 100% definitely check out the Corsair stuff, specifically this Clipper Pro Mini 60, dude. It is crazy. I wouldn't put it past Corsair to move everything to the Hall Effect keyboards, like that the mechanical keyboard itself without Hall Effects won't be a thing in the near future. I would imagine that we're gonna get a Galleon 100 Hall Effect keyboard at some point in time. I don't know when, but I would imagine it's gonna come, because like, why wouldn't you, right? Like, why wouldn't you make this a Hall Effect keyboard? It is the future of keyboards when it comes to gaming. So like, I'm super excited for that. I think that's gonna be cool. Who knows if they're gonna do it or when, but like, sign me up, because I will definitely take two. You know, like, I'll definitely take two, man. I'll definitely take a few. Yo, so we've got Vulture today. We gotta find our boy Vulture. I'm also broke in this game, dude. I need to make some money. You should also check out the Edge Mini. I'm trying to adjust it. I have one right here. It's literally right here. Of course you do. I know, dude. Here's the thing, though. The funny part about the Edge, the from Corsair, is that that was not part of my dig. When they announced it, I was like, I must own this, and I just bought one. So I paid full price for it. No sponsorship, no discount. I'm like, I need it. And now I wish I waited because they have the clear ones, like the 90s Xbox looking ones, you know? And I'm like, damn, that looks hot. So wish that I maybe have waited for it for the newer ones, but I will swear by the Xenon Edge Corsair, the monitored touchscreen. It's awesome. I love it a lot. I really want to. I'm waiting on some things from this guy that does like Elgato, like 3D prints to like make things different adjustable. But he makes a mount that you basically put on to another mount, and then you can like put it up top. And I want to do that with some of my stuff here because I feel like it will work in a better way if I do that. So yeah, we need to make some money in Gray Zone Warfare, dude. We are broke as a joke, dude. We are broke as a joke, and we need to make some money. We have 132K right now. Let's look. We have some stuff to sell. A few things to sell. 52K worth for Banshee. Got a gunny. We have a bunch of booze. $15K there. Let's go to Turncoat. $55K there. A rat. Sin gets the credit cards. Yeah, we started filling this guy up too. I thought these intels were more expensive to Banshee. What happened? All right. Well, we're back to 300K, but we're still broke. Still broke. We're gonna go down here and Okay.
Raven dispatch.
And we'll see.
Moving to base camp.
We'll see.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds. Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
It's us. It's us.
Strap in, we're heading out.
All right. Let's go.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
All right. Yo, Pulpin, what's up, dude? You ever get a new clear edge, you always could put the old one on in your PC tower. That is very true. We could put it in the tower, put it in the new PC build, which I think, hey, I think we're going to do that this weekend. I think we're going to do our PC build stream this weekend. I'm still waiting on some stuff, like a storage and RAM from Corsair, but I ended up just buying some of my own just so we could get this PC built and underway. So we'll have to just update that later, but definitely excited about it, man. We've got a whole, so if you haven't been around, we partnered with Corsair to basically build a whole new gaming PC. I'm really excited about it, man. It's gonna be sick, and we're gonna do a live stream for it. So maybe this weekend, maybe Saturday, we're going to build this bad boy. Going to build it. It is very dark in this game right now. Very dark, and all of the lights in my room are creating a massive glare on my screen. If we do a little angle, something like that. Yeah. Still pretty glary. Yo, Scruff McGruff, what's up, dude? Feel like they did a sneaky lighting change. I mean, like they did say in one of the 0.4 patches that they made the nights darker. But I feel like they're even darker than they were then. Like that there's been more since then. You know what I mean? Because it is definitely darker. Oh my god, I didn't fucking think I had full auto on. I think the person that I heard moving was that guy right there, and not someone up on the road.
Argos is secured and fully under our control.
Two guys there. One of those guys may have been dead for a bit. I don't know if I like this gun or this scope. Guys, at least whistle in unison. Oh my god. Please. This game is very understandably reasonable to play, but in my opinion, Tarkov forever. Hey, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with Tarkov, dude. We're on board with the Tarkov love, man. We love Tarkov. We've been playing Tarkov since 2018, I want to say. Like, we didn't get in the alpha, but we got in right after the alpha. Right after the alpha. And man, I mean, we're not very good at Tarkov to begin with, but like back then we were awful. But it was so much fun learning that game, dude. So much fun learning Tarkov, dude. Oh, I see why you're trying to rewrite history. Corsair paid you. That's my understanding, dude. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong in my saying that they invented the mechanical keyboard. I could be wrong. I don't remember Cherry being around that long, so I could be wrong, dude. But to my understanding, that is how the game went. Happily, we'll do some other research, and maybe I was wrong in my facts. But to my understanding, that is how it went. You got bored and played PUBG last night? Uh-oh. There's someone here. And this person looted this fucking cash, so. Heard those shots in like that area. Oh, it's fast. Oh, we have someone in the hotel. Maybe it's there is somebody on the other side of this fence. Whether that's a AI or not, I don't know. Probably an AI. Yeah, if it wouldn't be a person because they would be shooting at it if it was. But we do have somebody in the hotel, which I didn't realize. Could have swore there was no one in there when I looked at the map initially. This alarm is going off, so they've probably already been here. They put their shit in there. There was definitely no one here when we came earlier, so someone must have flown in and made their way into the hotel. But when we took the cop over there was no one here.
Friendlies in your AO. Watch your fire.
We're gonna be picking up scraps here. And they hit everything. Assume that they went to the top. All the doors are open, but that could have been. Got him. He did.
You like that? You want some of this? Die.
Where are we putting these phones? I feel like the phones are worth more than these. I thought that was you. Oh shit! I thought that was you, dude. It took me a second there. I think that guy was caught off guard too. Look to my right. Okay, so they claim to have the first mechanical gaming keyboard. That makes sense. What am I looking to my right for? Oh, there was a thing here? Oh, it's fine. I wouldn't have had room for it anyways. We just took everything off that one guy. Does anyone think LMGs will come to the game? I do. I do think the LMGs will come to the game, but they're not going to come until they add the skills to the game, just because, again, I don't think running around... I don't think that running around with an LMG plus the amount of ammo that you're going to need for that weapon to be usable in a game like this is going to be a thing until those skills come, because at this point Saw him shoot from the bush. I just don't think it's feasible to carry that much ammo and that large weapon in the current system of stamina and strength. I just don't think it makes sense. I don't think you'll be able to do anything, because the moment you pick up a freaking bottle of water, you're going to be over capacity. You know what I mean? So I think that they're not going to bring a new weapon to the game until a major update. So that being said, will it be the next one? I don't know. We know that they're doing crafting in the next major update. The fact that there's shots behind us makes me pretty certain that this guy's chasing us. He's probably got a track around me. This guy may have a tracker on his gear. I mean, I think that something that hold people over until they do the full stat system and full skill system is that, like, every 10 levels you should just get a little bit stronger, a little bit more stamina, like just a little bit. And like, this is where you should start, because this is the baseline in my opinion. But like, you should gain a little bit from playing. Like, what's the point of leveling your character? You literally get a clothing item. That's it. Like, there's nothing else that you get from leveling up your character. So having something that like gave you extra stats or stamina or strength or something, like, would be a meaningful change to make. Just like they made, like, when you once you hit level 20, every 10 levels after that, your stash gets bigger, right? Like, that type of change to me would have been a meaningful and important change, seeing as you don't gain anything from a level increase, right? So in my book, that would be something nice to have. Okay, I'm gonna get nuked by a mortar. Where's the PvP? It was at Midnight Sapphire. We just killed the guy there. Okay, there's PvP right there as well, so we gotta just empty our fucking thing. Our guy was going this way, so this guy probably came here. Really hard to see this guy. He was definitely full auto too. Dead body there, that's weird. Surprised this guy didn't come to Argos. El Etchup. I think I'm saying that right. Thank you for the 3 months of subs, dude. Appreciate the 3 months. I think PvP should never wipe, but some PvP should. I think PvE should never wipe, but PvP should, as some people don't have even 2 hours a week to play. Okay, that's a thought, but then you would agree that the two modes, at least from a stash and money standpoint, need to be separated, correct? Completely, okay. It's so dark. Then we're not even like close to where that fight was. I also don't understand why our guy, he probably would have respawned at Westmore. I would have spawned at Westmore. What's my take on the AI adopting your playstyle? I mean, like, I think that would be sick. It would make the AI fucking hard as shit, dude. It's definitely not down there because obviously AI. Did this guy like turn around and start going towards Westmore? I'm so confused. Definitely hear someone moving. I just don't know if it's AI up there. It was AI. I like the parameter of where that fight was. Oh. Are you the only one with bad quality? Maybe. What is your quality settings set to? There should be multiple options. Should be multiple options.
What the dog doing?
You did decent on PvP yesterday. Any reason enemy players wouldn't take damage? There is a bug. There is a bug on PvP. It happened to us live on stream. We don't really know what the parameters are for it, but essentially it happened to us and it sucked because it looked like we were cheating. We had basically, we just didn't take damage from anyone until we like got stabbed. Like the only damage we took was like getting stabbed. And that's not good, clearly. Off the tree, 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 off the tree. You okay over there? You okay, man? Didn't look at our stats, so we don't know where we're at. 200, 177. You okay? So focused on whatever the fuck this trash was here. He's dead.
Oh shit! You motherfucker! Someone over here!
Okay. Oh man. All right. Just feeling good. I like it. It is Vulture Day, which means that we have to leave the server, and it sucks because this one's been great. This one's been great so far. We've had 2 PvP fights that we've won. Yo, Steve, what's up, dude? We think that the developers lack the ability to regulate this issue. We bought the game and we're disappointed. I'm sorry that you're disappointed. I disagree with... There's been a couple of people commenting and talking shit on like some of our short form stuff about the devs, and I understand the frustration with the cheating in PvP. I 100% understand the frustration. I'm frustrated as fuck with it as well. And trust me, the devs are hearing about it from me as well as the rest of the community leaders. We are 100% talking about it nonstop. They are like probably fucking sick of us talking about it because it's almost all we talk about is how bad the cheating has gotten in the game. And oh shit, I thought this was the guy. We've talked about how bad it's gotten. So I get that. I do think that it's important to remember that the game is an early access game, and part of our deal is that we're testing it. You know what I mean? Part of our deal is that we are testing the game. And that means that we're also testing the systems of the game, right? And this is no way defending the current state of PvP. But in order for them to like figure it out and understand what cheating is and how to detect it, they have to figure it out. They have to test it. They have to like learn what players are doing that are cheating in order to set up things to prevent that. And it's gonna get there. They're gonna take care of it. It's just a frustrating time right now because it's fucking everywhere, man. And Gray Zone is not the only game that has a cheating problem. 99.99% of every other online PvP game has these issues, dude. They have these issues, and it sucks. And do I understand why people cheat? No, I don't. Do I think they need like help? Absolutely. Like, I don't know why you would want to cheat. Like, the mindset behind that just doesn't compute to me, man. Like, I don't get it, but it is a fucking problem. It is a problem, man. And but I think that in Gray Zone's case, they are working on it. I know that we don't get to talk about it, And they don't talk about it because that's like the first rule of anti-cheat is you don't talk about anti-cheat or whatever, you know. And that sucks, but it's also part of being an early access game. They're not going to put their best fix forward until 1.0, man. We're just not going to see the best anti-cheat solution until we get to that 1.0 state. Because if they did it now, all these companies that are making these hacks, they're just going to like break them apart. And by the time that the next update comes out, they're going to have something new. And they're going to have a new way of you know, hacking the game. And honestly, the whole anti-cheat game, if you will, is a game of cat and mouse, right? Maybe Madfinger lays some traps in there so they can figure out what and how they're accessing it. And then when the cheat companies make and do their thing, they, you know, they hack it up together, right? Like it's just there's a lot of difference here when it comes to there's a big difference when it comes to what's going on there. And like again, I get the frustration. I am right there with you. And I'm probably more mad about it than most people because I get it from two ways. We get actual cheaters, people that have installed software to cheat at the game, and then we get stream snipers, which are people that are equally, I don't know, in the same class of loserism, that are purposely coming into the stream, trying to track us down, and then killing us, which takes zero talent and is honestly such a lame way to do that. I don't get the pleasure that they get out of that, but. But yeah, so like I'm right there with you guys, dude. Like it's super annoying. If you guys could see our community leader chat, it's like literally nothing but us talking about how bad the cheating is and potential solutions to that. You know what I mean? Like that's literally the entire chat. And I wish it wasn't like that. I really do. I really wish it was not. I really wish it was not like that. But unfortunately, that is how it is, man. That is how it is, dude.
Exfil confirmed. En route to base camp.
Owie.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA.
Ow.
30 seconds.
They cheat because they have an inverted PP. that is what we're saying from now on, dude. Would love to run a squad with you, dude. So here's the thing, man. I also would love to play with all of you guys and run squads. The thing sucks is that I have to trust you, man. I have to trust you in order to do that because there's a couple things. First thing is this one going to the correct place? Foxtrot 3.
10 seconds.
Yes.
Ready up. We're taking off.
The first thing is that I have to trust you because in order for me to play with you, I have to trust you enough to know that A, you aren't cheating, right? And then B, that you're not going to say anything fucked up on my stream, dude. Like, I don't mind cursing. Clearly, I curse as well. I probably should stop doing that, you know? Like, I probably should, you know, not curse as much as I do. But, you know, I gotta trust you enough to know that you're not going to say some racist ass shit on my stream. You know what I mean? We already deal with it enough with randos in the world that say some fucked up shit, you know? So like there's a whole level of that. And so the people that I do end up play with, they're either other streamers that have the same values as I do, or they're like people that have been around our community long enough. They're showing up every day. They're in the game. They're supporting. They're doing all of the things and providing me with the confidence that I can trust them. You know what I mean? And that's a very important piece of it, is that we're all on that same page. Because if we're not, man, it's really tough for me. It puts me in a really weird spot. If all of a sudden someone came out and like, oh, this guy that you play with all the time was cheating, I'd be like, what? Like, huh? Like, and I don't want to be in that position, man. I would never want to be in that position. So I choose to play this game primarily solo because of that. The other reason too is because I like talking to you guys specifically. Like, the reason I stream is to interact with you guys. It's not necessarily to play video games. If you guys would just let me sit on the camera and do a just chatting stream 24/7, I would do that shit, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love playing video games. That's my favorite thing. You know, my enjoyment from streaming comes from interacting with you guys, talking, having conversations, you know, talking about the games that we're playing, all of that. That's my favorite part of it. So, like, for me, you know, I like having that. And when there's other people in chat and I am talking to you guys, sometimes it gets a little confusing, and I also don't want to ignore the people that I'm playing the video game with, right? Like, so like there's a whole thing, man. There's a whole thing here, and most importantly is we need to open up our Stream Deck settings because it's not on, so that we can hit the redeploy key. Cursing is a sign of intelligence, or possibly I just made that up so I feel better about... I also agree that it's a sign of intelligence, and I used to tell my sister that all the time when I would curse at her.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
I had an older sister. I have an older sister. And we used to get into it all the time.
This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 30 seconds.
We used to get into it all the time, dude. I just want to be able to say butthole in chat. That's all I need. You can come. You can come in here and say butthole. I'm okay with that. That's the least of my worries. I completely understand just as a new player trying to get a leg up from a pro. Hey, 100%, dude. I get that too. And like, again,
Ready up, we're taking off.
Ooh, 3D print's done. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this print real quick.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load. Get ready. 1 minute. Get ready. We're moving out.
So we're printing this pegboard. So we're doing about, I think it's like 56. It's probably more than that. I probably miscounted, but we're doing a huge
Getting close.
print of this because we're gonna actually take down all of our badges here, and we're going to put that up there. We've got a whole new storage chest, like a tool chest, like a Husky tool chest that's coming. That's gonna go right here. And that's where we'll start doing unboxings and stuff. We'll put some stuff on top, like, you know, but for the most part, that's what that's gonna be. I'm pretty excited. Then we're gonna do the Gridfinity storage thing for the drawers of that Husky crate, which I'm really stoked about. I love 3D printing, man. I'm glad that I like my old 3D printer was good, but I didn't know what I was doing necessarily, so I bought like a $400 3D printer. It was like a different. I couldn't couldn't even tell you the name of the brand. I bought it, but I bought it during like one of the you know, Cyber Monday sales or something like that. So it was a random thing. And I used it for years, and I just kind of like put it away, and I just stopped doing it because it wasn't as easy and straightforward as some of the ones that I spent a little bit more money. And so we just recently got this Creality K2 Pro. We've actually bought it on the TikTok shop, which huge shout out to TikTok shop. We've got it in our TikTok shop as well. It was massively on sale. We saved about like $500 on this thing, dude. And it was one of those things that was like, well, it's too good of a sale to not do it. So we did. And man, I'm glad, because it has been so easy. So like pretty much just unboxed and started printing, dude. Like, not a whole lot of crazy setup to it. The app works great, like all of the things, man. So I'm pretty excited on that. But we do have our guy. We have Vulture. We have the Vulture, man. Where are we? We're at Stalwart. Westmore. We're at Westmore. Westmore. All right, Westmore is one of them. Nice. You're gonna say Westmore and Titan? We got him at Bronco as well. We got him at Bronco as well. I'm just gonna run over to Bronco just to hang out.
Moving to base camp.
Update pushed. Westmore, Bronco, dude.
ETA 30 seconds. Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds. Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Heading down to Bronco, gonna see Vulture.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Hey, that's a grenade.
Landing.
Did I make the Where is Vulture website? I sure did. That is my website. If you click on the little button at the top that says live, it will bring you right to the stream.
10 seconds.
But that is our website. We also own the Where is Zur stream. So if you're a Destiny player, you may be familiar with that website as well. We also own that one. And that is why we even created the Vulture website to start with, is because we already owned the Where's Zur website. So we figured, hey, this guy's kind of like Zur. We should do another site. And here we are. Yo, Death Knight, what's up, dude? Been here a long time. Never thought about playing with you. Wouldn't be opposed. But I would have to take time off of work to get during your stream. Yeah, so like we used to do a thing back in the day, which was on Fridays, because that is our long stream. Now I know that lately our Friday streams have been shorter, which are still like 5 hours long, which is kind of crazy, but they have been shorter on Fridays. Last weekend, or last Friday, was the final update for, well, Tuesday was the final update for Destiny, and so it was the first time Zur had showed up in that final update, and I coded some things wrong on the website when it came to how Zur gear was classified, because it wasn't a problem before, and for whatever reason, this new update changed some parameters, like little things about the parameters that it just threw off my layout. So I had to like get offline and like spend some time coding that to fix it, which we got it fixed and it's fine now. But that being said, the moral of the story that I'm trying to tell is that Fridays used to be the day that we did like play with the community. Like we did like stream. Well, we did it. It was open for a while. And then again, some of that stuff happened where I kind of was like, okay, well, this is why we don't do this, is because some people come in and try to ruin it for everyone. So then what we did was we did sub only games. And so like if you were a subscriber of the channel, you could get into the squad type of a thing. And that went well. There he is. There he is. But that was, and the reason for that is because in the later part of that stream, more people potentially could have had off or weren't working or whatever. But we understand that like our normal stream schedule isn't that inclusive to a lot of the community because they're working, right? Like part of the reason I switched to the morning time slot, yeah, we used to stream at night, and part of it was I wasn't sleeping well, because imagine playing Tarkov or whatever game till 2 a.m. and then being like, oh, I gotta get up at 9 a.m. to go to work. You're wired after that. Like there's no way you're falling asleep till at least 3 o'clock, and it started to take its toll, man. And I like spending time with my wife, so like playing at night wasn't really conducive to that. And so the thing that I thought about when I made the big change from streaming nighttime to getting up early in the morning and streaming was when I, prior to me working in esports, I worked a job where I was on the phone all the time. And I was at a desk, and every morning I would come into work. I would have my iPad next to my computers, right? I had my iPad there, and I would pull up a stream, and most of the time it was a Tarkov stream or a Destiny stream if we go way back. And I would just have it up, no audio. I wasn't listening to the audio. I was just watching the gameplay, and I would answer emails, and I'd start making calls, and I'd do all of that. And that's how I started every morning. And so like when I started to think about it, I was like, man, like there's so many people that are in that same boat that are working a job, they're getting their day started, they're at their desk, they're drinking their coffee, they're answering emails, like let's hang out and like hang out with them, And so that's when we transitioned to the morning streams, and it was crazy because we basically like blew up our entire strategy and our channel, because like for 10 years, for like 4 or 5 years we had been doing nothing but streaming at night. And thankfully, a lot of those people from the nighttime are still around. The people that dropped the 100 and plus subs, they've been around for a really long time. And but we basically started over in the morning. And the crazy part is we found an audience. We found success in that, right? And like that is something that I attribute to being brave and making a change, that you're like, hey, we'll see what happens, right? And it worked out, and we expanded on it. So before, we only were doing 7 to 10 a.m. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It was just 2 hours every morning. And then we were like, man, we're waking up at 6 anyways. Might as well just start at 7, right? Have an hour to get up, feed the dogs, do all the stream stuff, and then go live at 7. And that's what we've done. And obviously we've extended that and changed things and done things in between, but that's how it all started. You're gonna give people a few shout outs in Discord because you know how to start it? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I found 3 things that killed the immersion in the start of town 20 minutes after wiping, and got right back off. What are the 3 things? Did I miss it? You've been up since 5 a.m. cleaning? What are the 3 things that you found? I get off work most days at the same time as you go live, so I get to watch a little bit before catching these. Oh, dude, I didn't realize that is what you do. I didn't realize that was what you guys did. Oh yeah, there's gonna be those errors. I mean, there's still those errors. Like there's the light poles that are like 5 feet off the ground. You know, like they're like, well, that's clearly a mistake. When you get to those, man, you can report a bug though. You can report a bug if you find those things, and it's really cool how the bug reports work in game now, because it will take a screenshot, it will show the location of where you're at, and basically, you know, it all comes together. It all comes together, man. Is it Alt F12 to report bugs? I think so. I think it is. I have a special key on the Galleon 100S on my Gray Zone profile that we made that just does it. You have to hold shift for it, but that's where it is. Yeah, early access is gonna have bugs. It's gonna have all of those things. Immersion's gonna be broken, but it's gonna happen. Like, but that's part of like your agreement when you buy an early access game, is that you understand that it's unfinished. There's gonna be issues. There's gonna be things that rip you out of that game, out of the immersion, that you just kind of have to be okay with and be ready for. You know.
I'm just getting set up. I'll join you shortly.
Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries at all. We got to actually kind of organize some of our stuff that we took off that guy in the last, before the Vulture stream. We got into some PvP. Still got their stuff. Oh, hold on to you. All right. We're having a good time in time to get. When is a good time to get into PvP? I've only played PvE at the moment. I think any time is a good time to get into the PvP side. Like I think going into it, you have to remember that people do cheat at this game, and you may run into them. In this game, it's very hard to tell who is cheating, who is not. You know, because sometimes you just die. Sometimes someone saw you and you didn't see them and they killed you. Like, but the other times it's blatantly obvious that this person is cheating. And that's just something that, you know, you're going to run into in the PvP side of the game, is the questionable, you know, kills of like, what just happened? You know, like that's going to happen. But that being said, you know, we're, you know, mid-June now. The next update is not going to be, the next major update is not going to be until later this year. So now is as good of time as any to get into it, and start to play. It is a different beast. You can't just kind of run around casually in PvP. You have to play a little bit more strategic, a little bit more stealthy, as it's going to happen. That being said, you're going to die. So that's part of it. Everyone's gonna die. I die all the time. I died probably more than a lot of people, partly because I feel like I get stream sniped a little bit more than you would just playing the game. But you know, it is what it is at this point in time. But it's a lot of fun, man. I think it's worth it. Now would be the time to check it out and see. The good news about it, and why I say it's now is the time, is because there is a lot of conversation around the idea of making PvE and PvP. Right now you can go into either of them. There is a lot of conversation right now about separating that, and the devs have acknowledged it on stream, so it is something that they're testing. Will it ever make it to us? We don't know. We have no idea, but it is something that is being tested currently. So that, and when I say tested in studio, like in-house, there's no public test of that, but it is something that may happen. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, essentially, you can play on the PvE server, so you could go and do all 300 plus whatever missions on the PvE server, get your rank on all the vendors up to level 4, have millions of dollars at your disposal, and then just come over to the PvP side and play there until you lose all your money, and then just go back to PvP or PvE and make that back. So those are two avenues that currently exist in the game. Again, there is a lot of talk of people with the community about separating those two things. Now, it is a conversation, man. There are strong opinions on both sides of that conversation. My recommendation, the thing that I said to the developers in our conversations, was that I get that it is a very controversial topic, and I think the easiest way around that is to take a mild approach, meaning that they are separated, but your money and your stash stays on PvE, and your money and your stash is separate on PvP. What does cross over, in my opinion, would be a solution to this, is that your level and your vendor rank and all of your missions that you've done, all the stats between back and forth, they transfer, right? And that way, we kind of meet in the middle of the road, because there's people that say, I don't want this, I will never play PvP again if you make that change. And there's people that say, we need to have this change because the PvP side is flooded with all of the PvE money and gear. It's just people making bank over there, coming in and either dominating or losing it there. Doesn't matter, honestly, but it's just being flooded with that. And there is no real high risk anymore, because you just go back to PvP to make your stuff, right? And so having those things separated does make a lot of sense to me, in the mindset of a developer who has said that they want gear fear in the game. They want you to be fearful of losing your stuff. It's why in the last update, they had stock limitations as far as what you could buy, right? And so they're all testing things. I would imagine that we will see a test like this. Nothing has been confirmed other than the developers saying that they are testing it. That being said, I do think that some separation along those lines would be meaningful in this, because this game is supposed to be high stakes, high reward. You know what I mean? Yeah, the global limits were, in my opinion, terrible. I think it just pissed people off. I don't think it created any more gear fear, but I think being able to having separate stashes and money for those stashes would create a little bit more of urgency when it comes to your gear and what you're taking out, and maybe not dying. And it's easy to make money on PvP too. There's plenty of servers that don't have anybody on them that you can go to and just farm the same locations that you farm on PvP. And sometimes someone pops up and kills you, and that's how it goes. But like, you could still make a lot of money on PvP. I would say 90% of the money that we've made in this game, which wealth, overall extraction value, ours is 8 mil. Peak net worth was 5 mil. All of that, 90% of that has been made on the PvP side. There is the 10%, and I'm giving 10% as a weight, was when we were at Disney. We were on a work trip, and we brought our PC. We bring a PC on the road with us when we travel for work, so that we can still stream in the mornings. And but the internet was so bad at that location at Disney that we had to play on PVE just because there was nothing. And we did make a lot of money because we were getting on servers that had like nobody on them, and it was great. We made a lot of money then. So that is, but I would say maybe of that 8, it was probably only like 3 mil, no, 2 mil, maybe 2 mil that we made. But that being said, it is what it is. So all right, where are we thinking? I was over in Midnight Sapphire earlier and got into some PvP, which felt fun. It does look like we're in the same server that I was in before, so...
Yeah, I'm down. Pick up some loot while we're at it, you know, get rich.
Roger, Raven is
I like that idea.
base camp. This is Raven arriving shortly near your
We need to get
position.
Chems the operator
ETA,
tag so
30
that
seconds.
it's like 3...
Yeah, just 3 of the same
three of the same people, dude. It's gonna be great.
Hey, I still don't have my message.
You still don't have your message. Did you fill out the form?
Yes.
No, yes.
I'm feeling so left out.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm so sorry, dude. You want me to take mine off? I'll take mine off so you don't see it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna send a message right now. While we're on the helicopter.
Ready to head out. Ready up, we're taking off.
Yeah, I think honestly the next big update is going to be a game changer. I think like this update, you know, they took the delay and I think they reinvented the system, the world, the thing, and I think it was the right thing to do. But that being said, and there was a bunch of other things that came with this last update that I love and I think are fantastic. But I do think that this next update is going to be a much bigger of a game changer than this was, because you're going to be from what we understand in the conversations that were had on stream with Mara, is that the next update is going to contain the crafting and potentially the base, the player hideout. And that is going to change the game, because now you're going to want these random jugs of oil and motor oil and gas canisters and all this other shit, because you're going to need stuff for crafting, and that's going to be important. So we don't know what that looks like yet, nor will we for a while. But, you know, I think that is going to give other loops in this system for you to want to keep playing, to keep going. You know,
You look so
it will be
operator-esque.
it will be challenging, you know.
30 seconds.
That's not me.
I know. Tim's over here is rocking a 308.
You don't have the operator on, just so you know.
Oh,
At least I can see your name.
yeah. Nope, you're correct. Uh-oh.
Well, should we go take over this cop and...
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Go, go, go!
Gunning for your 100th kill in PvP today? Let's go. We just hit 200, which is always great. Someone on TikTok goes, is that kill stat right? You only have X amount of kills? And I was like, listen, man, I play this game 3 hours in the morning every day. Like, I don't have a whole lot of other playtime after that, so I'm not putting up massive amounts of PvP kills. And we've also been just getting absolutely destroyed by cheaters and stream snipers lately. So our KD has gone to shit. KD has gone to absolute shit. But it feels great when you play this game and you play against players that clearly aren't cheating and you have a good fight. Those last 2 fights were good. Our last 2 fights were good. In the hotel, there was a guy up on the rooftop room, and he was paying attention to the guy that was downstairs below him.
Enemy PMC under fire.
And we were able to come in the back door and sneak up on him, and he had no clue, and we killed him. And then we heard the guy on the other side of the fence, and we were able to kill him, and that was fun. I thought those like that patch of roses right there was a laser at first. I'm like, yo, we got a player over here.
Objective secure. Tomahawk is under our control.
Good work. Watch out for mortar.
We're just gonna let him fix his thing real quick.
What's up?
You're gonna log in and out?
Yeah, I will. I will.
Cool. Loot goblins that are hitting every potential spawn so they can sell them on Discord for 150k aren't helping. Yeah, so that, you know, the whole idea of like that server that you can go and get things and buy things, I don't like it, dude. I'm not a fan of it, dude. I'm not a huge fan. And I get like you and your friends are gonna trade shit, but like building a system where you know have built some sort of it's a slippery slope, you know what I mean? How does the tag thing work? So these are a basic tracking tag. So this will track this for 3 hours. There are 3 different variations. There is this one, which is the 3 hour. This one, I forget how long this one is for. This one is the most expensive, and this is like 8 or 9 hours. So this could probably be like 5 hours maybe, and then this one's like 9. But essentially you just add it to any item in your inventory. And you could get real sneaky. You could add it to like you come in here and you could add it to your scope. So if like all that the person takes from your weapon is your scope or your magazine, it's there. Same thing for like your binoculars. Those things could change as well. So it's like it's a good way to do it. Now, in PvE, any of the tags work because especially if you plan to play the game for a long period of time, the later ones just seal the deal for you. PvP, it does not make sense to use anything other than the B tag, the basic tracking tag, because they're much cheaper and you're gonna potentially lose it. PvE, it's nice because if you die, you know exactly where your body is. It will look much like any of the pings that you put on the map. You'll just see it there and like, oh, I died over there. That's where I'm gonna go. PvP though, if a player picks up your weapon, you can track them and.
Bennett, maybe this time, I'll upset somebody, and then they can kill you.
Oh, I like that idea. I like that. Yo, the father of gaming coming in.
His actual name is operator in the game. Like you can search him up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The father of gaming coming in with the 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Honestly, I've seen like operator A and operator B,
Holy crap.
operator C.
Dude, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. Guys, if you got a gift sub, make sure to say thank you to the father of gaming, dude. And first and foremost, like, hey, thank you for supporting the channel. Gifting subs is incredible, and man, thank you for that. The subs are the best way to support the stream. They get you ad-free viewing as well as a bunch of emotes for the month. So again, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the gift subs. Always the way. Do you need to come back here, or you want us to meet you?
I'm good. I can,
All right, we'll head that way.
I'm pushing towards the villas.
I'm stuck on the encrypted drive task. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Yeah, the rarity of the ATM hacking tool and the encrypted hard drive are kind of crazy how rare they are. I'm assuming that is normal AI,
Patrol.
right?
Yeah. Just killing patrol on the wall.
You got your first set of IEMs
Now,
because
I
you,
took
heck
a
yeah,
shot
dude.
As I got off the helicopter, I couldn't tell because of the helicopter rotors if it was our Lillian hotel that shot or if it was somebody up by the waterfalls.
Yo, Rusty, what's up, dude? Devin, man, I'm glad you got the IEMs, man. How do you like them so far? They've been great? Awesome, dude. I love that. Yo, fanboy, what's going on, dude? Love that, dude.
Also me.
I was literally about to cut up patrol out.
Yeah, patrol on the main road in here.
Always turn that off so we don't get the alarm. Lose some directional audio? Why do you think you're losing directional audio? I feel like the directional audio is better. Maybe you just want to make sure they're fully in your ears so you're not hearing anything else outside of your room. That guy didn't need to say that to me. Guess all the perfume in my tactical wallet. 1911.
Do you guys lighten it up, or is that
Negative.
hotel?
It is not me. Sometimes there's something behind that door. Never anything in this gym.
Did you loot the cat house?
Yeah, I just cleared it.
Okay.
I'm gonna head back.
MMG.
Drop things off real quick. I'm full. Doing my 50% hearing loss and tinnitus, it's probably me. Oh, dude, you know, that's tough, man. I have a little bit of that from playing music for 20 plus years and not being smart and wearing earplugs all the time. So I definitely understand that. I'm the same way. What I will say though is something.
An extra yellow bandage on your way back.
Yeah, I can bring you one.
Appreciate it.
What I will say is that using a mixer with it is high tier. Definitely recommend. Plugging the IEMs directly into your computer is fine. You can do that. But I do have a pretty extensive mixer where I'm able to try to, you know, kind of fine tune things, use different compressions to do different things. So I have basically a set of all of the audio that's coming from the stream and the game at the same time, and I'm able to like adjust levels at that. Like that, and I can do that also on the fly. Like if I think I hear someone, if you guys ever see me reach over like this, it's usually because I'm turning the game up because I heard like footsteps. And so like those, like having a mixer that is at your disposal is definitely something to consider as an investment when you start to use IEMs, because it is going to give you the ability to change things, isolate things, do things a little bit differently than maybe what you have currently on your settings. Alright, I'm on my way back. Oh, you use a Go XLR, so you already have one. That's awesome. So what I would just recommend doing is setting your going in and start to tweak your settings a little bit, and get to a point where you can have it at a low volume and then slide it up a little bit when you need it in those situations. That can be very helpful as well. But yeah, man, I miss the Go XLR. It's too bad that they just kind of abandoned it, man. I have one too. I still have it. It's in my closet. I would say the one thing that I loved about the Go XLR that was unnecessary was the faders that were automatic and they would slide up and do the different thing. I still miss that. I wish that the Rodecaster Pro 2 had those faders, but the Rodecaster Pro 2 is a great piece of machinery. You still getting it? We haven't gotten it yet. We haven't gotten it yet. So we did have a couple early on, and then we left to go do Vulture, and then We just got back, so we're looking for PvP now, and we haven't really found any. So in the meantime, we've just kind of been looting. I'm assuming we don't see anybody up there or hear anything other than our guy.
Yeah, I just thought. Yep.
All right, bandage delivery coming up.
Appreciate it.
Which one are you in?
I'm the one on your left.
Ah, look at that. A golden phone on the ground.
Whoa.
Was that payment for some bandages?
Yeah, appreciate it. I literally went through 2 already. I literally went through.
Did we hit this house or no?
Yeah. Did anybody open up the key, the military house?
Which one?
I think it's Catherine.
Yeah. I better hit the K house, yeah.
Ever since we got tricked by that guy, I haven't really used a suppressor. Thought I was getting shot by AI, and it turned out to be a player.
Yeah, it's tricky. Most everybody runs suppressors, so like sometimes it benefits you to not.
The only reason I run them anymore is it's harder to depict like the muzzle flash.
It is, yeah.
That's true.
Eyes up, blue forces nearby. Confirm targets before firing.
There's a good chance he may not hit the bottom yet. I said good chance, Sven. This guy's dead, so he definitely did. Left us a box of cigars, though.
Blueberry just left.
Left with all the loot, too.
Yeah, go check. Is that?
Oh, I need this. You guys hate me, don't you? It's never gonna get old, chat. It's never gonna get old.
I'm gonna go check the clubhouse at the golf course.
Yep, yep. I'm assuming this guy only looted high tier stuff because some of these purses have stuff in them.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot lot of people just leave the smaller things, which is crazy to me. Because they all add up.
Sure do. I'm okay with it though, because it leaves it for me.
I mean, 10K, like one star item, like that's great. I don't know why people leave that stuff.
He must have found something in here worth it. He missed that though, which is kind of crazy. The UAV controller. Unless that just popped in between him coming in here. A lot of people forget about this backpack right here. Yo, fanboy dropping the 100 bits, man. Thank you for the 100 biddies, dude. Appreciate them 100 bits. I would assume he got this purse since he killed a dude here. Clearly he doesn't like the cigars.
The hidden safe in Pizza.
He did or did not?
Did.
Yeah, this guy's looting looks a little sporadic. Like he left some stuff, he took some, like some stuff. Like these are all low-end items, so I get that he left them.
Left on the low value bit.
Yeah, pretty much. Water watch just sunk into the thing. Oh, there's my other grease bucket. Damn it. I need it. I'm going to be so over encumbered though. Drop you. We'll just make our way back. Not even, we're not even gonna go up higher because I don't want to have to make other choices. The teammates sound like a pilot on a plane. Yeah, I think it's done intentionally to have a little bit of a radio sound, you know? Yo, bro, we definitely need this grease, dude. We definitely need it. Your bag looks like I robbed a pawn shop, dude. It definitely does, dude. It definitely does, dude. I have a new idea. What's your new idea, man? Played the PvP event this weekend. Was a big disappointment. Blatant cheaters and people breaking the rules. Chair on top. Chair on top was the server host. So I disagree with the server host not caring. They absolutely do. Here's the problem, man, is that there is not a whole lot of control. There is not a whole lot of control that they have over those servers. And, you know, they go out of their way to build those events and do those things, and it is absolutely unfortunate when people are cheating or breaking the rules. They have no ability to control that. So I would argue to err on the side of compassion with them.
Okay.
because
Probably me.
there's not a lot of things and ability that they have as admins of the custom server that they can do other than kicking the people out. That is about all they can do. And honestly, is everything okay over there?
Yeah, I'm dead. I got swarmed.
By AI?
Yeah.
Like you were in a coma?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop my bag and come to you.
No, I gave up already. It's okay.
Oh, I would have.
them. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I killed them, I think. It was the boss, and I was rushing the boss. I thought he was the only one left. Then I got swarmed.
No, he's got a pretty mean automatic M700 though, so that probably didn't help.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. At least he wasn't invisible this time. I've had him invisible before, and that was fucking brutal.
Yeah. But here's the thing, man. Like coming down on the I was not there, so maybe shit just hit the fan and it was bad. I don't know. But coming from my understanding, and I know who the admins of this are. They're community leaders,
Right on me.
just like me. And they take their time to put those things on.
So be careful.
You need anything? You need health? Are you good?
No, I've got heals in my butt.
No, knowing the situation, I would try to err on the compassion side of these guys are trying to put on an event for the community, and the community is a mix of people that are excited, they want the patch, but then you're getting a bunch of people that are cheating, you're getting a bunch of people that are fucking toxic, and it's not a good mix for someone with little to no control over it. It is 100% why we have completely stopped doing the custom servers on our end, with the exception of finding Vulture every Monday morning. Every Friday we used to do custom servers with the community, and we fucking stopped it because we had no control, dude. There was nothing that we could do to like do any sort of like policing on people following the rules, doing everything. Like it sucked, man. And so when the developers give us an update for the custom servers that give us actual control over the game modes, over locking gear, over all of those things, until that happens, I refuse to do them, man. Just because I don't refuse to do them. I refuse to host them because it doesn't allow for the ability to maintain like an actual event, and so I feel bad for those guys that put that on, man, because I'm sure it was coming from every freaking angle, man. I'm really sure it was, dude. Here's the thing, man. Like, and I get you say you went into the Discord to like express your opinion. Totally fair. Most likely that's gonna get timed out. They're already dealing with the shitstorm. You know what I mean? Like they're already dealing with a bunch. Like clearly the event is going awry, right? Like it's not going the way that it's supposed to. So like they're getting it from all angles, and at that point in time, it's like getting that. I'm gonna assume you came with constructive criticism. Again, this goes back to my other videos that we've posted about like, hey, it's easy to say, yo, this fucking sucks, but it's better to like give them, hey, this was bad, this would be a good way to fix it. Hey, this was bad, I would love to see this in the future. Like those conversations are meaningful and most likely aren't gonna get you timed out. Most likely when it's like, yo, this sucks, I hate you, this was terrible, fuck this game, no one's bringing anything to the table there. You know what I mean? Like, most likely, especially on Discord or Reddit, those things are probably gonna get timed out. You know what I mean? Like, it is beneficial for you to think your thoughts. And I'm the blanket statement. I'm not directly talking to you with this.
Did anyone check the hidden stash at the groundskeeper?
No.
Yeah, I checked them.
Nothing.
This is a blanket statement, man. Like bringing constructive criticism with feedback. Like if you have an opinion on something, that's cool. But bringing and attaching a solution to that feedback, to that criticism, is going to go so much farther than being upset. Like I get being upset. There's plenty of things in this game that I'm mad at. But I don't think that I've ever been like, yo, this fucking sucks. Even with the cheating, I'm like, hey, the cheating is out of hand. It's not me just bitching about the cheating to the devs. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's me saying, hey, the cheating is really bad. Is there a red flag that happens on an account when they get an 18 KD and they are automatically alerted to staff, Madfinger staff, to manually review this account? Because that seems like that should be a no-brainer fucking thing that happens. You know what I mean? Obviously, I didn't say that because it's a little bit on the toxic side. But you know what I'm saying? Like that is the feedback that I always try to give. Is like, hey, this thing sucks. Here are my thoughts why it sucks. Here's how I think you could do something and make this small change that could make it better, right? And like, it takes a little bit more time to talk about it. It takes a little bit more time to like put your words and your thoughts together on it. But I think that it goes a long way in the conversation of what's happening in the game when we do those things. What is the game called? It's called Gray Zone Warfare. Westmore and Bronco.
AFK for like 5 minutes. My dogs are going nuts.
Yeah, no worries. He's at Westmore and Bronco. So on UK servers, he's mid-change. Monday is always weird.
You may not always agree with my opinions, but I have them.
Who played that? Who played that? Who did it? I want names. I want names. Let's hold on to this for now, you know? The dog ate my homework or something? Yeah. That checks out, actually. Damn, Popin, you did get surrounded by these guys over here.
Oh, yeah.
They were coming from every angle, dude.
Yeah, there's bodies everywhere. I was literally just like whipping around back and forth, full autoing.
They saw me. Again, I was not trying to be critical of your comments and your distaste for the event that happened this weekend. It is unfortunate that the game is in a state where people are blatantly cheating. It sucks that people are breaking the rules. Again, that's not necessarily on the people hosting the games, the custom servers. There's just not any way to enforce rules in the current build of the custom servers. Oh, dude, I almost shit my pants there, dude. We almost shit our pants there, dude. Holy cow. When you drink or eat the energy drink, it gives you longer arm stamina. Would be cool if there was a blue line. Yeah, there would be. It would be nice if there was some sort of indicator on what was what and like how things were currently operating in that regard. Would be nice. Would definitely be nice. And that's the guy on the roof that I just heard. Yeah, that's the guy on the roof. Rooftop guy. Finally got Vulture to level 2. Hell yeah. Next stop, level 3, small safe. Dude, we're finding this red perfume, which is super rare. We've just found 2 of them, which is kind of crazy. And we're at capacity.
It's pretty quiet over here. Stuff
Yeah.
start respawning already.
Yeah, I just looted the main rooms again. And there were things. Boink. I'm gonna get this man a wheelbarrow, dude, right? Oh, hello. We'll put you here. We don't have the carton of cigarette missions currently, so I think we're just gonna take those. And we'll hoof it back. Yeah, I only really looted the top floor.
Okay.
Well, the top 2 floors. There's still a couple things up there probably, but...
I'm on my way.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up. Strap in, we're heading out.
Something that would be cool in this game is if you go and if like you went and you hit those like in the hallway, there's those cameras and you put on the little camera device. It would be cool if in your hideout you could hack into them, you know, and like see the actual camera.
Hello.
Hello. See like the actual camera feed. I feel like that would be fun. Any new updates the past 2 weeks? No new updates yet. I'm thinking, this is just my prediction, but I'm thinking like around July 4th weekend is when we'll see this PvP update. And potentially the drops campaign. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till they announce something, but nothing's been announced yet. What IEMs do I use? Exclamation point IEMs in the Twitch chat. We'll get you a link to them. It looks like someone just did it. I was about to ask you about Twitch shops. Yeah, no information yet other than that they're happening and that we know that we're going to get camo clothes, camo sets. That's all the information that they've provided so far. I can actually tell you specifically what they said. All right, so they basically said 3 complete camouflage sets, 1 unique era-inspired set, and 2 highly sought-after camouflage patterns that many players have been requesting. So, you know, one thing that everyone's talking about is like a ghillie suit. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. But if they did, worth 5 subs in my opinion. Worth 5 gifted subs if they added a ghillie suit to the game, dude. 100%. I don't think they're going to do it. It just seems too OP. Seems too OP. But I do think that we'll get some really good custom camos that are going to make sense, that are going to blend really well with the environment. Bad idea. I don't think they're going to do it because I just don't think it would have to, it would be a whole rewrite of the code. Because right now the shirts are only underneath armor, and if it was a ghillie suit, it would be, you'd have to rewrite the code so that it was over top of it. So that is why that's the reason why I don't think that's happening. Other than it would just be insanely OP. Oh, I thought I had it. Dude, it almost popped immediately there. Breaking the law, breaking the law. They're gonna patch that at some point. Can you acquire old Twitch drops? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So the flannels that I have on currently, those were the very first Twitch drops. And unfortunately, you cannot get those anymore. Now, is that a forever thing? I don't know. I think the beauty of things like Twitch drops is it's kind of the you had to be there type of time frame. And that's good. I think that games need those exclusive, limited time ability to acquire things. Because it does then create this whole like system of, oh God, I wish I had that, you know, like, and for some people it sucks because like, well, I'll never get it. That sucks for me. But it does make things desirable, you know, like people are going to want to make sure that they don't miss out on them next time. You know what I mean? So it's not the worst. Not the worst thing in the world that they exist in the way that they do. I call that the Bennett jump. You finally did it this morning. Hell yeah, dude! It's broken. They'll patch it at some point. At some point, it's gonna get patched. Thermal would 100% be busted. Mara's already said early on that they wouldn't do thermals in the game because of that, because it would just be too OP. They need a store. Like, what do you mean? Like a IRL store where you can buy merchandise? Or like... Or like a economy store, like the flea market in Tarkov. To like buy stuff. Yeah, they said that they don't plan on making in-game purchases a thing. That they said that anytime that they're gonna do something, it's gonna be for charity or Twitch drops. They don't want to have an in-game store apparently. Did anybody get the stash over here at the employee housing area?
Negative. I have not.
You said no, as well as Chems?
Nope, haven't touched it.
I think the tasking system, this update is the worst that it's been since launch of the game, personally. And I know that a lot of people worked hard on that, and I appreciate that. My constructive criticism, practicing what I preach here, is that I would have made filters available on the page so that you could filter out missions that you have completed already. They should have added that to the mix of things. I don't know why they didn't. They made a whole system in that regard, and then to not include that seems a little weird. It should be filterable to story missions, side missions, and then contracts. All three of those areas, those parameters should be searchable in the mission area. I also think that hide everything should be an option. Filters on that map are an unnecessary thing, and it's not just because I have ADD and it looks like a mess and it triggers it for me, and like I would love that to go away. Yes, that is part of it. It is selfish in that regard, but I think that is one system that they missed on. I think that when it comes to repeatable missions, I think that the contracts make sense lore-wise as repeatable. Same thing with the side missions; those make sense as a repeatable thing. The story missions, on the other hand, I do not think that those make sense, and I think that was a miss as well. What I would recommend, my feedback on that was that make the story missions repeatable only at the end of the game. So once you've already completed everything else, then and only then do I think it would be worth those missions being repeatable. Until then, I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's smart to have those be repeatable until then. And that just means that you wouldn't be able to rank people up until you got more missions or you completed the rest of the missions for the game. I think they did it because they just don't have enough missions spread across the board. But I think they also the other thing that I think they could do mission wise is distribute the tasks between the vendors better as well. The fact that Banshee and Artisan have and even Turncoat for a little bit don't have as many missions. I think you could chuck some of those missions, maybe rewrite the wording a little bit to make sense for like Artisan or whatever, but like for the most part, Banshee and Artisan should not have such a limited supply of missions to do. It is a painful grind for those two vendors, and most people are just buying and selling things to them to make up for it. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of doing that instead, which is fine. It just does things differently, right? Like it doesn't allow for other opportunities of growth there. But that's what I mean by like bringing your feedback and not just bitching about something. It's like giving that feedback and being like, here's what I would have changed. If I had it my way, if I was in charge of this game, here's what I would do. You know what I mean? Like, I think that goes a much longer way than just, being upset with something and how it's currently working in the system. Yeah, we have talked to them about doing some sort of public event system, airdrops, something. I mean, airdrop seems like the easiest way to do it. And to me, that's been done. I would love to see them get a little bit more creative and do something. So again, the thing that we had pitched was like a chopper goes down, it crashes in an area, and you have to go and retrieve the items, and like there'll be patrols there, and there'll be other dudes. And did you work your way up from the ground floor, Pulpin? Because I feel like I'm on your toes here, on your heels. Okay.
I did. Yeah, there wasn't much. I found nothing really was respawned. There was like a couple, like ground loot things. Like I found a couple bottles of alcohol, but all the like purses and stuff were already they haven't spawned back in yet.
We need better progression overall. Maxing out vendors should not be the way it is now. Either have level 4 just being like cosmetics, like golden barrels and that could be cool. That could be cool. But I will say some of the tasks are just stupid, like the cash report ones. Yeah, I mean that's just XP farming at that point. Like if you're trying to XP farm. The other thing too that I think is interesting that doesn't make sense to me is like having like, oh, there's all of these things.
It's like we're locking this whole area down.
Yeah, is like the fact that the real purpose of those repeating tasks is to rank your level up, but getting your level to max rank doesn't really do a whole lot, like it doesn't really do much.
Hey Kev, did our blueberry die down by you?
No, he's a tomahawk.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really do a whole bunch, like, oh hey, I'm level 50, what did that get me? Nothing. You know what I mean? Like it gets you nothing. So it's like you're replaying these tasks for what, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. Imagine people on the rivers. The rivers aren't big enough for a motorized boat. Assuming that's you killing AI.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. They spawned as I was walking out the door.
But like that would be very cool though. Does my code work on Elgato products? Yes and no. I've exclamation point Elgato in chat. I think is the code. The damn it Bennett code doesn't work, but the link does. So the link does get you a slight discount. I am not partnered with Elgato in that capacity, but I do have an affiliate link with them. So it's different than my Corsair partnership. So it is just an affiliate link with Elgato. We are working our way towards trying to lock in an Elgato partnership. But as of right now, that is all that exists for us. Well, are you looking at a specific Elgato product? Is this a starter M4? Yeah, this is just the M4 I picked off a player. And we've just been using it. Nothing special about it. Obviously, we put a scope on it, but other than that. Other than that, nothing special there.
Be aware, friendly units inbound.
Oh,
Check your target.
3 gold watches. That's crazy. Put booze in the safe, dude. That's hilarious. Always need pain meds, might as well. And they made weapons locked behind your character level. It would help with. Well, they're kind of locked behind the character level in a way with how they are locked behind the vendor level. You know what I mean? They're kind of I don't know if the locked behind the character level would bring a meaningful change or not. Maybe it would. I'm not sure. But it would be interesting. Definitely would be interesting. So I think we're probably getting to the point where we may start another character on one of the other factions, just to have something to go to when we tend to get stream sniped. Because then they're gonna have to team kill us at that point. You know what I mean? But both of our characters, we have a Lamang character and we have a Mithras character. And right now, both of them are at level 0. We have done no work on either of them. I think we'd probably start with Mithras because we have a, that's where our supporter edition currently lives. But I don't know. All right, our blueberry just died at, whatever that house is, but I think he died to AI. I think AI just like spawned on him.
Okay.
Contact. Thor is under attack.
Ooh, action.
Let's go.
He's still there, by the way.
No, there was one in Louisa. There was a
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
there was a blueberry in there, and he's gone.
I decided to do one of my tasks while I was here. Grab some gold bars. Now I'm super duper overweight.
Well, I mean, maybe we go back to we choose a location to go back to, and then
And then
we go out to
push down
Thor.
towards
Yeah,
Thor. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm already halfway to Tomahawk. Should I come this way?
I think I'm gonna go to Argos just because it's closer. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tomahawk since it's closer for me.
Then I maybe fly over and meet you guys wherever.
Yeah, that works.
Our Corsair.
Thor, they're probably gonna hit Westmore next, so.
Are Corsair PCs pre-built's worth it? In my opinion, they are, especially right now because it is very hard to get high-end components. You are gonna pay it the fucking AI tax though, which just sucks, man. RAM and GPUs and storage right now are way above market price because of the AI bubble. So you're gonna have to deal with that. That being said, I do have one Corsair pre-built that I use, and it is the Corsair 1. I built it out to the extreme back in the day when it first was available. So we have an i9, whatever the best gaming i9 was, and at the time it was a 3080 in there, and that's the PC that I take on the road with me. So when I travel, I bring a whole streaming kit with me so that I can still stream every morning, because I typically travel a lot for work.
Attention, Thor is no longer under our control.
And so
That took them a minute to take it.
sure did. So basically, we have that pre-built, and it's an all-in-one PC. It's actually pretty small. It fits in that road case I showed earlier at the stream. If you type in !PC, though, we do have some links to some recommended Corsair pre-builts. I think !PC is like the max, the real good one. And then I think starter PC, which is the more of the entry-level gaming PC pre-built from Corsair.
Did Kems, did you hit the little camp with the duffel bag and purse on the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What do I do for work? I work in esports. So my title is Director of Esports Growth and Development for Full Sail University. Been at Full Sail for almost 20 years now, which is crazy to even think about. But yeah, man, esports. So that's part of how I can do the things that I do, streaming and content creation, all land in that same kind of bubble when it comes to esports and gaming. And so I travel a lot. That's where all these badges are from, all the different gaming and esports things that I've gone to. Yeah, man, it's awesome. I love my job. It is kind of crazy to think about that this is my full-time gig, but that is what I do outside of stream. That's why I end stream at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday. It's because I go to campus. I go here. I live in Orlando, and that's where Full Sail is. So we go to campus. We have a whole land center built on campus that I helped build and design, and it is we've got 50 high-end gaming PCs. It's where our varsity teams play out of. It's also where we do our production for our weekly competitive matches on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Full Sail Armada is the channel. And then we also have the largest esports arena on any college campus. And I'm talking like full actual arena. It's the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. It is insane. It is full-on spectator arena. LED out the wazoo, man. It is awesome, dude. And that's on our campus. We also have a live venue that we put on a lot of big esports events at as well. Currently the home of the Madden Championship Series. So if you are into Madden and you watch any of the pro Madden stuff that they do where they give away millions of dollars to the winners of it, that all happens from our campus here in Winter Park, Florida. It is sick, dude. Like it's crazy again to me to think about like that's my full-time gig, but it is. It's interesting that the red perfume, the pink perfume fits in there, but this one doesn't.
Head that way. All right.
But yeah, man, that's my full-time gig, dude. I love it, man. It's awesome. It's a dream job, dude. It's a dream job for sure. What exfils you guys going to? Are you walking?
I'm
you
just
think-
running to Westmore.
You think they're gonna go Westmore? Okay, I'm gonna go Hotel 3 then.
Raven, wheels up for Foxtrot 1.
You went to Full Sail long ago? That's awesome, dude. What did you study? Console player thinking about switching. Oh, that's the start of PC. My bad. I'm reading my own thing. Oh, that does a PvP when everyone bands together. I mean, that could be a very cool thing, man. Like working together as all of the factions fighting against something. That could be cool. They did talk about like a rogue faction. Like if you do things deemed negative to your current faction, that you could get kicked out of the base. The thing that I really want to talk about is the fact that Mara said some really cryptic things at that last live stream. I don't know if everyone was paying attention to it, but when he started talking about crafting, he talked about how it's unlike other games where you work. Like he meant, again, he's speaking in a different language. His native language is not English. So when he's talking, he's thinking and translating what he would say into English. So things are a little bit all over the place, but he talks about how the crafting, he says you are employee, right?
30 seconds.
And like that got my crazy conspiracy brain going, right? Like tinfoil hat time, where he talked about you work for Crimson Shield. So you going and crafting stuff for them, you would be crafting it for them versus yourself, right? Which made me think that he talked about doing, quote, illegal activities.
Maybe I was wrong. 'Cause I feel like he should be at Westmore by now.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in.
Well, I'm about to land over Hotel 3, so we'll see.
Get ready.
Okay.
30 seconds.
He said, like, I'm maybe we'll pull up the clip here at the end of stream and just listen to what he actually says. But he says you're employee of the factions, meaning that if you were doing crafting and stuff, that would be illegal, and so you would need a place to go to do illegal things, right? And so like that got my brain thinking that, okay, well maybe something else is going on here. Maybe this is when they introduce your hideout, and maybe your hideout isn't in the fob. Maybe you've taken up shop in another location. And I'm like, man, how cool would it be if in the starter town, part of you going through the starter town was finding your little hideout? Whether that's like a bunker, or if you like take over that drug dealer mansion that you like, you know, that you get at the thing. Like, what if that turned into being your hideout, right? Like, and that's where you craft things, and then you start selling to other people, right? That's how you start building money and crafting these items that you can build a market of 30 things, dude. So you did Game Design 03. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah, man. Worst time to get ads ever. Oh no, this is why you gotta sub. Subs will remove all ads. If you have Amazon Prime and you're not using your Prime sub on Amazon or on Twitch, all you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and they'll give you a free sub every month. That way you can use it. It costs you nothing. You're already paying for it essentially with your Prime membership, and then you can use it on my channel or any other channel for that matter, and you get it every month. It's a free sub every month. You get to use it, and then you don't see ads on the channel. You get to use all that channel's emotes, and obviously that person that you subscribe to makes money off of it. So you support your favorite content creators by using your Prime sub. All you have to do, !Prime in chat, I think, is a link to link your accounts together. And then you get that free sub, man. Free sub. Happy to hold on to your Prime sub for the month. But subscribing to the channel is the best way because you don't see ads. You get the emotes for the month, and obviously you support the channel. The other option is something called Twitch Turbo, which I highly recommend. Personally, I like to subscribe to the channels because I want to have the emotes and all of that, and I want to support my friends that are broadcasters. But Twitch Turbo is sick because it basically removes ads from the entire site. From the entire site.
Taking out the death squad, walking down the road.
And those when you do get ads on the channel, which you don't see, that ad revenue still goes to the streamer, your Twitch Turbo stuff. So that costs like $13-14 now, but I highly recommend it. I've had Twitch Turbo since its inception, and I would never go back, dude. I hate ads. Thought I saw him in the woods over there. That's why I got up and exposed myself. Thought I saw something running from left to right. That I don't think it was.
Got any player movement or no?
Negative.
Okay, clear in the woods south.
Heads up, you've got friendlies in the area. EID before engaging.
They could have went up to Sunset. They could have went to the other room over here.
Yeah. I mean, I just ran by Sunset. I didn't hear any shots or anything, so I doubt they went up that way.
Your mic is so low, I can barely hear you, dude.
Is that any better?
Oh, no, not you. The blueberry here. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're kidding.
A little bit. Look, I can kind of hear you now. You sound kind of like you're in a glass case. Very echoey. Yeah. He's clearly playing through his speakers because I could hear my voice. I can hear my voice playing back at me. Oh, there. I was like, damn. I found him. It wasn't me. It wasn't him. It was a friendly.
Hello.
Dude, I saw you moving. I didn't see the blue bands at first. I was like, oh shit, I found him.
Yeah, no, I figured, a lot of people will take Thor and then just camp right here and wait for people to push in. So I was like, maybe he's camping somewhere.
I mean, that is a good little angle right here,
Yeah, this is where we were. Remember last week when we were fighting those dudes?
Yeah.
To destroyed those two guys right here.
Let's push over Falcon real quick.
Yeah, I'm down.
Did he say ramen noodle tank? I don't even know, man. I think I found the Corsair I want. I'm gonna ride this PC out a bit longer. It looks amazing. Hey, if you do end up purchasing a PC, man, like from Corsair, make sure to use the link. And then obviously, if it's not on sale, if you use the Damn It Bennett code, it will save you some money on it. When items are on sale, though, the code doesn't work, but the link still does. So just always make sure you come here to the channel first, type in _ Corsair or the PC, _ PC. Usually 99% of the time the bot is up and running, and it will get you that link. That way it helps me out, man. It helps support the channel when you buy things through their link, and it makes me look cool to Corsair and helps continue my partnership with them. So obviously appreciate anybody that buys stuff off of any of our links and supports our partners and sponsors, man, because that, like, again, it keeps me doing this. It gives me the ability to continue to to do this, right? Like, so I'm very thankful of that and appreciative of people that support the channel in that way. He's on the toilet. He's in the bathroom. His gaming PC desk just rolls around his house. I gotta take a crap. Hold on, let me go in the bathroom. Taking a standing desk to a whole new level. Just roll it in. It goes back down. New follower, really liking your content. Hey, thanks so much, man. Welcome, dude. Wild Big Tex, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Heard that radio. I was like, fuck, there's someone here. I started this game in the beginning, just came back after laying off for a little over a year. Hey, what do you think of the updates, man? There's a lot, dude. Obviously, there's some issues with the game currently, but I mean, like, if you haven't played it in a year, you were maybe in 0.2, probably 0.1. So, I mean, there's been a lot of changes, dude. Loving the updates? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it, bro. How was that last one on a headshot? That was crazy. Did you have like 2 million? Oh no. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of Discord messages here. AI are still bullet sponges. I would love to see some AI be real challenging, man. Like, I know bullet sponges are, it is a thing, but man, like seeing them be smart and difficult, I would love, man. I would love that.
Hostile PMC spotted. Attack in progress.
That's gotta be our blueberry going full auto there.
Three dead.
I feel like there was someone underneath the house. I saw a muzzle flash. Southeast house, I don't see him.
Yeah.
Objective secured. Falcon is under our control.
You guys get shot at?
Might be airfield. I don't think we got shot at, but I think there was shots over to the east.
I do see an AI in the street. He's tweaked. So there's someone over there, south 120, southeast 120-ish. But the AI is running around on the street. So I think that's where the shots were coming from.
Okay.
The AI is still in the street. He's standing down now, though, but he was moving around. He was moving around. Look at the sun. That's crazy. The AI would be able to go prone. That'd be a game changer. Yeah, that would definitely be a game changer. I think they should allow him to throw nades too, man.
Your guys' names. Or at least whoever's on my friend list, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Like, seriously, we've had a good time. We've talked about a ton of different stuff. We checked out the new Clipper Mini, the Clipper Pro Mini 60. This thing is insane. It is so light. It is a Hall Effect gaming keyboard. If you love a small keyboard, this thing. Exclamation point Clipper in chat. We'll get you a link to it. It is sick, man. We're gonna be testing it out here as we transition. It's gonna be so hard to move away from this, but definitely worth checking out. Guys, as always, we always go and raid another streamer after our stream is over, and we're gonna raid Pulpin because we've been playing with him all morning, and he's a great guy. And I think that Pulpin, he deserves a check next to his name, man. I would love to help get him there, dude. So if you guys are if you guys are looking to support another streamer, man, definitely a great guy to help support, man. So we're gonna go raid Pulpin. I appreciate you guys being here again. We'll be back tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go raid it out to Pulpin. But yeah, spam some emotes. Hit that follow button if you can subscribe. Do all of those things. It would be very dope of you to do that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and take it easy. Peace.